Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. How are y'all doing today? I see a lot of people are saying that they're 10 out of 10 hyped in chat, and I'm so excited for that. I'm hyped too. Bad mic. Bad mic. Hello. This is the exact same mic that I've been using for every other live stream. We're going to take 1 second then to fix the microphone. I was never here. Woo! Okay. Is this better? Testing? Hello. I don't know. Yeah, no one is here. No one at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Nope, it's not better. Ooh. We're gonna try talking again now. Oh, wait, you're kind of clipping. Testing. Okay. It's okay? Okay. I apologize if the mic quality is worse today. It's the same mic that I've been using for all the other ones, but we're gonna roll with it, we're gonna chill, we're gonna have some vibes on the stream. Let me know at any time if you can't hear me, or if I'm like destroying your eardrums, and we'll see what we can do more about that. But for now, we're going to build a bot using the Twitter API. As you can tell from the name of the stream, if you were here for some of my previous streams, you'll have noticed that I kind of like using Twitter and thinking about Twitter. If you were here for the natural language processing, sentiment analysis. If you're here for the sentiment analysis stream, you'll remember that we were using the Twitter API to try pulling tweets, and then we were going to analyze them. And it turned out that might have been a little bit too ambitious for a 2-hour time frame, but it was still super fun. So today, we're just going to deal with Twitter itself. I have the docs pulled up, and we're going to try creating a Twitter API that can actually tweet things. So I don't know necessarily what we want to tweet, but I know that there's tons of possibilities there allowing our bot to tweet things. I know there was a bot that was like the anti-incognito mode that would automatically tweet whatever websites you went to as soon as you went to incognito. Oh, yes, the checking code is going below screen, and it is hackp.ac/social-API. Oh. It accidentally says check-in, check-in, but you're just looking for the URL that is hackp.ac/social-API. For those of you who don't know, I'm Nathan from Major League Hacking. I'm super glad to be here with y'all today. I just jumped into what we were doing. I didn't even give any introduction. If you're new to the Major League Hacking community, make sure you join the Discord to find people just like yourself who are creating amazing things this entire week and every weekend at hackathons at discord.mlh.io. And as you're creating things today and in the future, make sure you tweet them at us at mlhacks and at Nathan Dimmer. If you're building it today right now, I'd totally love to see it. And use the hashtag #localhackday. Where is Rosendo? It's just me on the stream right now for today. We're back to talking about social APIs. Okay, so last time when we talked about this, we tried using the Twitter API to pull tweets, and I was told about something called Twint. the Twitter intelligence tool that looks like it would be so much easier to use for specifically what I was looking to do. But today we're looking to post to Twitter. So part of me wants to look at the Twitter API itself, but part of me also is like, last time we did this, we found other APIs. So just like I've talked about before on previous live streams, the point of this live stream is to show you what my process is at a hackathon, at a programming event, what I go through. So I have not done really much research into this beforehand. I know what we want to make, but you're going to get to see me learn how we're going to do it, and you get to learn along with me. So I just want to Google, because my Googling skills are on point, Twitter posting bot. And let's look at some blogs. What's with the mic though? So people have been telling me that my mic's up, but it's theoretically the exact same microphone. I don't know what is different with it, and it makes me very sad. I'm gonna open up this blog. And I'm gonna leave it here. It sounds raspy. And then I'm going to disappear into the ether for 2 seconds and try fixing this. Hello, can you hear me at all? Oh, theoretically this might be better. Hello, testing. Nope, no sound. Oh, but I might have sound now. Barely audible. Okay, what about now? Yes? Good, much clearer. One-sided. One-sided. Ah! One-sided. 2 more seconds. got to see a little bit there how the sausage got made. Hopefully that should be better. Cat. Hey! Okay, I think that is about as much as I have time to mess with my mic today. So I'm glad that it's better now, and we're just going to jump right into it. I see that a bunch more people have joined us. Hello, everyone. I'm Nathan from Major League Hacking. Today, we are going to be making a Twitter API bot that is going to be posting to Twitter. If you want to get points for your guild this week at Local Hack Day, you can check in at the link that's scrolling along the bottom. It's hackp.ac/social API. You can join the Discord for Major League Hacking and meet people just like yourself making cool projects every weekend at discord.mlh.io. And if you make something awesome this week, make sure to tweet at us at mlhacks. If you make something cool today, make sure to include me at Nathan Dimmer. And overall, make sure to use the hashtag #LocalHackDay. Just checking chat. Let OK be the mic chat thingy. Yes. OK is going to be my new thing, apparently. I didn't realize I did it until this week when people started commenting on it, but I kind of love it now. For the Twitter API, can we make a dynamic Twitter header? Ooh, okay. I've seen some people do this. Actually, let's just Twitter. And let's just search for Major League Hacking. And I think that someone posted about this recently. Twitter header. Oh? Maybe, maybe not. Moody Test 2.0? Oh, Moody Text 2.0. No. We are not going through that again because we know from last time that took too long. Did someone tweet about this? No, they didn't. Okay. Dynamic Twitter header. Let's see. Okay. Let's look at Free Code Camp. It's always pretty. I'm getting roasted in chat for my typos. I typed Madi very, very many times last time. Okay. In mid-2021. Ooh, so we're hopping on the trend early. A new Twitter design trend, daily updating headers. Ooh, okay, so apparently people are seeing those today. The idea is to use an image processing library to create and add multiple images together programmatically, then upload the final version on Twitter. This idea has opened many possibilities for Twitter folks, as you can now use Twitter headers to showcase or advertise anything you want. Cat. Last 4 followers. Update dynamically with your current followers' profile pictures every 60 seconds. Interesting. Yes, I am using rain meter. If we have time at the end, I will talk about this. Or when something's compiling. Okay. So what does it use? We're going to be using Node.js, the Sharp image library. Okay. So I guess we have 2 things that we could do now. A lot of people are suggesting the dynamic Twitter header, and I was going to make a Twitter bot that posts things. So I guess this is where I do an informal poll in chat. Go ahead and let me know in chat if you want to make a header by saying header in chat, and let me know if you want to make a bot by saying bot in chat. And we're going to see what people are saying. While people are voting, I'm going to use this opportunity to talk about my desktop, because I'm actually kind of proud of it. I use the desktop customization tool Rainmeter along with actually, let's just open up my Rainmeter. A lot of people posting. Thank you. I'll look through that in a second. I use Sonder for the clock and the weather, and then I use taskbar X to center my taskbar. Ooh, we're getting a lot of split votes here. Okay. Is this the same session as last one? Wait. Let me check what the last session was. I'm like 99% sure it is not, but I could be totally wrong. So header is a dynamically updating header that pulls your most recent followers and shows them on your Twitter header. Oh goodness. Okay, I think header won out there. So we're going to take a look at building the header. If you want to build a Twitter bot, I'm going to drop this link in chat because this is the tutorial. This is peak wordplay, peak pun. I guess a lot of people want both, but they're missing out on the H on the end. And I am totally down to do both. We do have 2 hours together, so we'll see how long it takes to make the dynamic header. And if that's super fast, we'll move on to the bot. With that, let's. Okay, Free Code Camp has a tutorial, which they're normally really good. I really like Free Code Camp. Let's take a look at what this requires. Wait, okay. Before I commit to making a header, let's take a look at what this requires. And if it's like sacrifice your soul and like you need to like build it during a full moon, then we might not. But if it seems easy enough to do in the 2 hours, we can do it. In this tutorial, learn how to create a Twitter banner that's updated dynamically with your current followers' profile pictures every 60 seconds. Okay. We're going to use Node.js and the Sharp image processing library. We're going to use Sharp to create and merge pieces of our dynamic header together. To start, you're going to need a new banner. I opened Figma and created... yes, can I post the article in chat? Everyone's talking about rain, or a lot of people are talking about rain meter in chat. Leave it and install Linux instead. Now, I think that my desktop looks pretty, but that wasn't. I just wanted Windows and I wanted my desktop to be pretty. I don't think it's a reason to switch operating systems. We're going to open up Photoshop here because we need to make a new banner. You can use whatever you want. GIMP. There's some free Photoshop online if someone remembers the link. It's a web-based Photoshop clone. It's pretty good. But my university pays for Photoshop, so I'm going to be using Photoshop. So the first step is to create a new Twitter banner. GIMP is cool. Photop. Yes. It is exactly Photop. Y'all got it in one. Thank you, chat. I have an old file for my current Twitter banner, and I'm gonna see if I can open that. My file system. I'm trying to hopefully get it to start being consistent, but I think currently it is still just an unmitigated mess. Because I don't know where... here we go. Something's opening. Okay. Welcome to my current Twitter banner. This is what I currently use. It looks like this. The bars here are set up for basically all social media services have different scaling for your images based on what type of device you're on. So when I did the research for this originally, I realized that there were 2 different safe zones that you needed. This right here is 1500 by 360 pixels is the safe zone that will always appear. So no matter what device you're on, that will appear as your Twitter header. But if you're on a specific device, and I don't know if it's desktop or mobile, you have 1500 by 500, which are the dimensions. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit more because that's driving me insane. That were given right here. So given this, let's Let's, okay. Let's take a look at this. They did, okay. High, good. Ah, so that's changing depending on what time of day. And then they have those changing. So I really like that. So let's do both of those. I'm going to take this. I'm just going to add a new layer. If you're using Photopea, it should look very similar. System hardware configurations. It's like a 2-year-old Dell XPS. So it has a 6-core 7th gen i7, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 1650, maybe a 1650 Ti. So not super high-end, but by no means bad. It's a vertical type, horizontal type. Here we go. Okay. Hello. Good. What a wonderful... And then this is where I'm going to add space. That makes it look weird. Because, so we need text, because I want to update text with time, because this is what the entire tutorial is, and we're going to use all of it. But I don't know, I don't really like the good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon. Okay, well, given what y'all are talking about in chat, I guess I should open with an okay! Exclamation point. How are you this? And then I'm gonna give space. Oh, what if we had the banner be light mode and dark mode depending on the time? Wait, I'm gonna scroll like a little bit further down and see what this is gonna look like. Because if we can make a light mode, dark mode banner, I'm totally down for this. Okay. Sun moon pick, yes. Okay. This is all the API stuff. This is setting up a node environment. I just want to know where we're doing the things that we're doing in Sharp. So we currently require Sharp. I think we can. I'm like 90% sure that we can, but I want to make sure it's not going to be too big of a deal before I commit to it like I did last time. Because again, we have a good chunk of time together, but I want to make sure we can get something. Don't want to bite off more than we can chew. That's fetching your followers. How to process the images. Here we go. So Sharp, we resize, then we composite to file. Okay. Okay. I need to sneeze, but it's like when you kind of need to sneeze, but you don't know if you actually are going to sneeze, so I'm like waiting to mute the microphone so y'all don't get deafened by my sneeze, but apparently it's just not going to happen. Okay. So that's how to add the images, which it doesn't... I don't see how we denote where we're putting them in the image. Ah, there we go. Okay, right there. So then, top 380, left, okay. That makes sense. So that's how we're placing it where. Ah! I guess what we're looking to do is, rather than having one background image, we're going to have two, and we're going to switch between them based on the time. So, if we scroll up a little bit more, where do we define the background image in here? So this is fetching the followers, input path to file, how to process the images, how to create the text, how to draw the Twitter banner. Here we go, okay. Okay, so we just give it the banner. So what we can do is we have an if statement around this await, and we do that with the hour that we're getting to determine whether we should do light mode, dark mode. I like this. I like this a lot. So we're actually going to abandon my old Twitter banner, and we're going to create something new. So let's do file, new, custom, and we're going to do a width of 1500 pixels and a height of 500 pixels. And if you're following along in your image editor of choice, feel free to do the same thing. 300 pixels per inch sounds good. Background color white. GB, SW, create. It's Untitled one. I should have named it something, but we'll name it when we save it. Okay, so now we have this. Now I'm going to view, and then I want to show rulers so that I can determine what is, because it was 360, so we need 70 pixels on either side. So, no. We're going to drag 70 pixels down, and I know that there's a way to type this in that I'm going to actually need to use, aren't I? Okay. View, new guide, vertical, position, 70 pixels. No, I want it horizontal, apparently. View, new guide, horizontal, 70 pixels in, and then we need another one, new guide, that is 500 minus 70, which is 430 if I'm doing the math right. Perfect, okay. So now that is our safe zone. Now I want a little bit of texture behind this. So we're gonna go search on Unsplash. For like paper texture. For those of you who don't know, Unsplash is a like free, royalty-free stock photo site that is like very easy to use. I think Shutterstock, but like everything on it is free for you to use under the Unsplash license. Okay, wait, either paper or let's look at clouds. And I'm going to ask you, chat, to vote. Let's do clouds, texture. Here we go, okay. Do we want something like this that we make a lot lighter? Hello, hello to those just joining. Do we want something like this but lighter, or do we want like a paper texture, like probably like this, but again, a little bit lighter? How about a saffron kind of white colored morning background changing to a bluish dark with star background with the text transparent? That saffron color? Okay, saffron. Ooh. Oh, wow. Do you mean the saffron spice or the saffron flower? Ooh. Okay, so the flower color. But no, we understand now. Flower color, like a sunrise. Wait, let's just search sunrise on Unsplash and see what comes up. I'm just imagining pulling from like there. What do y'all think of this? I'm being told to search saffron color. Ooh, oh, that's so different from either of those. Okay. Sunrise background. No, okay, there we go. We need to scroll down from the top, which is always iStock. Fourth one. Which is that, but we can't use that. Okay. We have these three right here. This might be exactly what y'all are talking about. Okay. I am going to... Wait, we're going to zoom out here so we can see a lot of them. And I'm going to screenshot this. And I'm going to draw numbers on them. And you're going to say which number you like. Okay. So we have 1. We have 2. I shouldn't do it on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, everyone, in chat, which number of these is the one that you want? We're getting some 5. I personally am really liking 6. I think that could work both well for sunrise and sunset. 5 and 11. 11 is very pretty, not gonna lie. 11 looks to be 6, 5 and 6. 5, 5. How about 2? Cat. It looks like currently, with my very informal polling method, we're between 11 and 6. So I'm gonna put some equal signs in chat. If you've ever been with me on a local host, you know that I do this a lot to denote that that is the old poll and now we're on the new poll. Between 11 and 6. 11 and 6. Those seem to be the most popular. 11 and 6. Which do you like more, 11 or 6? Currently 3 each. 11, now 6. 11? 11 is currently winning by 1 vote. 11 is currently winning by 2 votes. 3 votes. Will we have any text on it? Yes, we will. 11 is 4 votes. I'm going to give you 5 more seconds to vote. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the voting is closed. Cat. It looks like 11 has won pretty strongly here, so we're going to go with 11. And we're going to crop it the way that makes most sense. Let's zoom back in. Let's download this. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing for sunset. Or, no, night sky. Background. We're going to scroll past those. We're going to zoom out. And based on these, I'm going to screen snip, I'm going to number them, and we're going to talk about which ones we like most. If screen snip loads. There we go. Oh wait, people are just pointing out that there's one that's vertical with mountains. I'm going to overrule any voting that we could possibly do because it also is mountains. So we can match the mountains from one into the other, which will be super cool looking. Apologies for the person who wanted the blood moon. It looks super cool, I'm not gonna lie, but we can match the mountains between the two of them and it'll look super sick. Okay, now we need mountains and sky day background. Because we need one during the day as well. No, we need mountains. Mountains background. Okay. Actually, in this case, we aren't going to do a big vote again because we're just going to take a look at which ones we can match the best to the other two that we have. Actually, let me open up the other two that we've downloaded so you can see a side-by-side comparison. So we have this, and we have this. With that in mind, chat, take a look at these. And now let's go through here. If that wasn't at night, load more photos. It's almost like the sky looks most interesting at sunrise, sunset, or night. The Windows XP background in essence. We have this, but this doesn't look very exciting in my opinion. Ooh. I'm gonna search sunny mountains in a sec. This honestly isn't bad. What do we think about this, chat? Yes or no? We don't want the picture to make people feel cold. Very true. It's okay, I guess. Okay, we're going to download it for now, and we're going to keep scrolling for another couple seconds, and we're going to see if anything else jumps out at us. Because, yeah, we don't want something like this. That looks like Hoth. We aren't going for Hoth vibes on our Twitter banner. Unless you are going for Hoth vibes on your Twitter banner. And if you are, good. Like, go for Hoth vibes on your Twitter banner if you want. I don't want that on my Twitter. Oh, what about this instead? I really like this one. So these images are going to change based on the time? Yes. We're going to have 3 backgrounds, one for morning, day, and night. A lot of people are saying this is better. I think this is better. I really like this one. Yeah, it looks better. Epic. Okay. With that, I've gotten the validation I need from Twitch chat, and we have downloaded it. Okay. So now we're going to open these. In downloads, we're looking for this, this, and this. Open. And it's going to get a second to load while we chill. Oh, actually, chat, I currently have some epic synthwave music going in the background. But do you want synthwave, that high energy, like pump up music, or do you want lo-fi? Do we want chill lo-fi beats? Say either lo-fi or synthwave in chat if you want to vote on this. Okay. While people think about that, we're going to start. Oh. Let's just use the frame tool really quickly. No. In here. And then let's try using some new... Oh. 3 synthwave to 2 lo-fi right now. 3 It's tied. Oh no, a lot more synthwave. It looks like we have synthwave. So we're gonna keep it. I love this playlist. For those of y'all who are looking for it, it is the Stream Beats synthwave playlist. So I know I won't get a DMCA takedown for this, but I also listen to this to study a lot because it has that high energy. Lo-fi puts me to sleep at night. Okay. Let's click and, no. Monkey fingering Photoshop here. Okay. I'm going to try clicking and dragging the image in. Oh, that's perfect. I love that frame tool. Because now we can just move this down. Okay. I love that. We're going to make this opacity 35%. I'm going to draw another frame. And then we're going to layer our images over top of that again. We're going to close out of these so that we can line up the mountains. Oh, that looks so cool. I know. This is going to look amazing when we're done with it. Okay. So now if we make the opacity of this one lower as well, we can try, no, Control Z. We can try lining up the mountains as best we can. It's not ever going to be perfect because we're pulling from 3 separate mountain ranges, but I think it's going to look pretty cool. Move that up just slightly. And then let's just do this one more time for the last one. Oh, nope. I'm just trying. I don't know what's happening, but I'm just trying to. I haven't used Photoshop since CS6. So I keep clicking the wrong buttons. Here we go. Okay, the frame tool. And then we're going to drag out a frame. We're going to adjust the dimensions to fit. And now we're going to pull in our sunset image. Okay, it looks like it should be about there. So now we're going to turn the opacity all the way up again. Oh, these look amazing. This is what our background will be switching between, and I love it. This one here looks a little bit wonky, for lack of a better word. So let's see if we can clean this up a little bit. Let's try doing a sharpen on it. I don't use Photoshop a ton, but I have used it enough. Yeah, no, we need a sharpen on it. Let's try that and see what happens. It looks good enough. It just looks like artistic painting. Okay. With that, I think we have like the main layout for our background. Oh, but I don't use it a ton, but I have learned it across a couple classes in high school, and then it comes really in handy when doing things like this, when making stuff for social media and things like that. So I use it frequently enough. Big tip for hackathons, because I know a lot of you are hackathon competitors, making a really cool logo for your hack and making sure that it fits your dev post in the proper size. So the dev post profile picture is going to be 3x2, and putting it as the thumbnail for your YouTube video at 16:9 makes your project look super professional and super cool. Really good use of Photoshop there. Or Photopea, for those of you who don't have access to Photoshop, because I know it's super expensive. Okay, we have this first step. Now, we're going to go ahead and put OK, because that's the big, or GIMP. Yes, I do want to say GIMP is good. It doesn't work with my brain for some reasons. It just does a couple weird things, but GIMP works super well. Any photo editor. Canva, if you like Canva. GIMP is open source, yes. Oh, okay. Go ahead, go, bye. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you in the recording now. Welcome back to the recording. Oh, wait. Someone needed to leave, so I'm just saying hi to them in the recording. Oh, okay, now what are we looking for? There's a specific font that I like. What's it called? It's Atkins Hyperlegible. There we go. Or Atkins, or I'm trying to remember my font names. There's a really nice font, Poppins. Poppins Extra Light. Ooh, this could look good. I'm just gonna take this, because y'all have been talking about how much you like my okay sound checks. And then I'm gonna drag it 30 pixels, maybe a little bit more than that. Wait, oh, this is a Twitter banner, which means that my profile picture is going to be here. So let's look at Twitter, not the docs. Bye, thank you so much for being able to come when you could make it, and I'll see you in the recording. Okay, my current profile. So it only covers up that small part on the bottom. So we should be good with this here. And then we just move it 30 pixels this way and 30 pixels down. I'm sure there's some tool that would make this easy. There we go. Okay. So now we have fairly consistent margins. Oh, I could have used guides for that. Okay. But okay. Looks good on all of them except for the daytime one. We'll see how light fonts, we might need to switch it to black for that one. But okay. And then let's add another text here. Say hi to the new friendos. Font size way too big, can't see what I'm writing. So that's like 10. Say hi. Or what should it say? Hi. Hi all. Welcome to the ride. Hey there. What do you think, chat? Be my copy editor. Give me some good advice. What should I say to the people who've just followed me on Twitter? Hello there. It needs to say hello there. Prequel memes. Beats, isn't it Bears Beats Battlestar Galactica? I think it's Bears Beats Battlestar Galactica. I actually haven't watched The Office. Congrats, you found me on Twitter. Congrats, you found me on Twitter actually is a pretty strong statement, I'm not gonna lie. Let's tweet in a bit with Nathan. I think you're asking which social media API. We are creating a dynamic Twitter banner. The tutorial that we're following right here. I just said the tutorial that we're following right here. The tutorial that we're following, I just dropped it in chat for you so you can take a look at yourself. We're going to be creating something that's going to react to the time of day. So we've gone through together and found 3 awesome mountain images across different times of day that we're going to have update throughout the time of day. And then we are also going to have the last X number, maybe 5 followers' profile pictures show up in our Twitter banner. Wait, what does their example say? I don't think it's something super cool. It just says new friends. New friends isn't bad, but it's not great. What does their example look like? Yeah. I'm going to stick with hello there for the prequel meme. Actually, let me know in chat if you get what I'm referencing when I say hello there. Actually, wait, chat, hello there. How many of you will get it? How many of you will reply? Welcome to my Twitter works, but I specifically want it to be towards the people who just followed, because those people are going to be down there. Spider-Man? Ah, not Spider-Man. I'm going to give y'all a hint. Okay. We're going to stick with hello there for now, but feel free to keep pitching things to say in chat. Again, we're trying to find the text that will go next to the new people profile pictures, because they just say new friends. New friends isn't bad. An Easter egg, yes. An Easter egg indeed. I love how this looks. This looks amazing. Okay. Now, we just need 3 circles. How big do we want it to be? Let's look at what 100 pixels looks like. No? You're finally here. That feels a little bit aggressive for me. $75 pixels. I think I really like 75 pixels for that. For the size of the profile pictures. 3 circles for what? You're going to follow me? Are you? Great, but very aggressive. The 3 circles are what the profile pictures are going to look like. So we need to kind of have spots in the image dedicated for where those images are going to go. So I'm just placing some circles there for now. So we can kind of lay it out, because we need the exact pixel measurements of where those are. Actually, let's lay that out first. So we're using 30 pixels as our guidelines. This needs to be about 400 pixels here. I forgot I can't do that with the mouse. So we're going to do a new guide. View, new guide, horizontal 100 pixels. No, we want 400 pixels. I do nice tweets, so we finally meet. These are all good. These are all good. Okay. So 30 pixels up from there. 30 pixels from the side. We're just going to add all of our guides here. You don't need to be this precise, but I always think that it makes a visual design look a lot better if you make sure that you have like consistent spacing. Hello there, meet your Nathan. Your followers could be labeled adventurers. Ooh. If any of y'all also want to take any of these ideas, take them for your own Twitter. Ah, I have not seen Mr. Robot. No, I don't get that reference. I haven't actually seen that much TV. I haven't even watched Squid Game. If any of y'all are following anything on the internet or in pop culture of any kind, you'll know about Squid Game, but haven't seen it. Okay. Let's do 60 px, and we're going to see how this looks. That looks really small. try 90 or 75. 90 is too big. Let's go back to 75. That's what we had earlier. 75. Is that lined up with the guides? I think it is. It is, okay. Okay, I love this. That, like, I don't think anyone in chat so far who's said anything has watched Squid Game. And that's pretty good vibes. All of my friends are telling me that I need to watch Squid Game. View, new guide. It's gonna be $13.95. View, new guide. $13.65 for that 30 pixel space. Ooh, we also need a vertical guide. That's going to be $3.25. No, that needs to be a vertical guide. $3.25. And then view, new guide, $2.95. And that's where we're gonna line up our hello there, 2 for now. Perfect. Okay. Silicon Valley, Alice in Wonderland. Apparently chat is now a like media recommendation service, and I love this. Ellipse 1. Duplicate the layer. Drag it over. How many followers do you think we should have? I'm thinking maybe 4 or 5. $1,337. Make it 4. Okay. I think 4 works. 69. I think 69 might be a few too many. What is that one at? 1365. So it's going to be new guide. 1335. Ah, no. 1335 minus 75 is 1260. Welcome to Nathan's Math Facts, where I get math facts wrong, apparently. So the reason why I'm being so careful is because we need to be able to define in code how many pixels away things are so that we can make sure that these match up. Because we need to be able to overlay on top of these white circles. So that guide needs to be 30 pixels from here. Nope, 30 pixels from there. 30 pixels right here. What count is that? 1259? Wait. 30 pixels. This should be 75 pixels. No, it is. Okay, it is. 75 pixels. 30 pixels. $74, 75 pixels. And then 30 from here. So we're pulling out the calculator, y'all. It is 30 plus 75 plus 75 plus 30. 210 pixels. And the total thing is 1500, so 1290. I should have kept that open. New guide, 1290. There we go. New guide, 1260. New guide. And then this one's going to be 1205. No. 1260. 1260 minus 75. 1185. My math professor would be ashamed of me. There we go. And now one more, and then we're set. Okay. Now we just need to duplicate these ellipses again. I'm going to name this one ellipse 2. Duplicate the layer, make it ellipse 3. How about just the 3? Okay, we've already done the work for 4, so we're going to look at ellipse 4, and we're going to see what it looks like. Wait. Photoshop's telling me they're all 29 pixels apart. No! What have I done? I only need to go 1 pixel this way? To be 30 pixels apart? There we go, now they're all 30 pixels apart. Okay, now here's the question, chat. 3 circles or 4? How do I hide the guides? Hide guides, Photoshop. There we go, okay. 4 circles or 3? 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. One person says 3, one person says 4. I'm personally leaning towards 3. 4 feels a little bit unbalanced. I'm personally going to go with 3. If you want to go with 4, you can. Well, okay, wait, let's look at on the different backgrounds. We're getting a lot of 3s in chat. It's what it looks like on the night background. It's what it looks like on the day background. I think I'm going to go with 3. Three it is. It looks like a lot of people say 3. Perfect. Okay. We are going to do this. Okay. I said the okay again. I'm saying my catchphrase. I'm going to try something. We're going to try making this 14 point. Nah, it's too big. 1 point. Now, I'll be honest, the accessibility of that looks pretty bad. we're just going to stick with this for now. And we're going to run with it. You might see, y'all should follow me on Twitter at the end of this to see your names appear, but also to be able to see the changes that this goes through. We're going to try setting this to black. Yeah, that's really needed to be able to, well, no, it stands out okay. We're going to need to switch it over for the light mode, for the daytime one though. Okay. But for this though, hey, 8 hours of sleep is a good thing. Sleep is steroids for programmers. I stand by this. Okay. This is what our sunset one looks like. This is what our nighttime one looks like. I like both of those. This is what our daytime one looks like, which I will like as soon as I change the text from white to black. Let's try that. The hello there gets totally lost. It is very thin. Nope, too much. Wait, whoa. Too much or too little contrast? Let's take a look again. Okay, wait, let's try this. Let's keep it white, but let's mess around with, we're gonna add a curves layer, and we're going to do a create clipping mask. No, not clipping mask. Yes, no, we do want a clipping mask. We're gonna do a clipping mask. So this is going to only be affecting our daytime layer. And let's take a look, see what we can do. Bring that down. Without totally nuking the image. So before, after, I think it still keeps the same vibe, and that saves the okay, but the hello there still has some issues. Yeah, it's a really sick tool. Honestly, like, Photoshop is such a good thing to know in general, or just a photo editor of choice. Can I do that again? Yeah. So I'm going to keep that because that looks really sick and I don't want to lose the work that I did there. But I'm just going to hide it. So when I've selected this layer, I'm going to click on this button right here, create new fill or adjustment layer, and I'm going to do a curves adjustment layer. And that gives me this tool right here. But first, I'm going to right click on it and click create clipping mask, because that means that it'll only affect the layer that is directly below it rather than everything. Cherry red. Possibly. And then, and then you can just like drag things around to adjust the curves of your exposure. I'm gonna delete this. Okay. I'm kind of scared to mess with Photoshop is really cool. I'm kind of scared to mess with the color on the hello there because I feel like I really like kind of the simple vibes of just the pure white, but let's try a cherry red. Let's first find a cherry red. Cherry red. Oh, I'm gonna pull out another tool for y'all. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I want images. Okay, I'm looking at these images, and let's say I want to use this cherry red. I have, oh, bye, thank you so much for coming. Hopefully I'll see you in the recording, starting now. This person needed to go as well. The font's too thin for cherry red. Well, let's try it, because what I'm gonna do is I have Colorzilla, which is a Chrome extension, so I'm just gonna get that color right there. And let's try it. Doesn't hurt to try. Ooh. That made it even worse, I'll be honest. What if we just try making it slightly bigger? Because this is the extra light version. What if I just do normal light? I really don't like bold. The white looks good. Some outer glow. Let's try it. I'm going to try bringing it up from then light to regular. Okay, making it thicker made it a lot better. And it's still roughly the same thickness as the big OK. I don't really like thick lettering. It's not personally my personal brand, if you want to call it that. Let's try some outer glow. Effects. Outer glow. Color, black. Blend mode. Looking for darken. Ooh. That is super subtle. But I think it might be perfect for us. With, without. With, without. We're gonna keep that just subtle outer glow. Lowering the contrast around there would make the focus on the profile pictures too. I think the profile pictures are going to get a lot of attention just based on the fact that they're going to be images. I think we're good there. But okay, wait, now let's... Oh, signing off. Have a great day or night wherever you are, coastal demigod. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. For those of y'all who don't know, the VODs, so the recordings of these, are going to be on the Major League Hacking YouTube channel forever, and on the Twitch channel for, I think, 2 weeks. I'm not so sure if the hello there is clear. Okay, so the dawn works. No? The dawn works. The night works, for sure. Then the daytime one, not sure if the hello there thing is clear. I'm going to go with it because I don't think we have much more time to mess around with it. I think that this is a good start that we have. So I'm going to export each of these. File, export, quick export as PNG. I'm just going to save it into my downloads as PF or Twitter banner. Dawn/dusk. Oh. Dawn dusk. Yeah, I agree with you, TJ Junior 7. I don't know if it's super clear either, but I'll mess with it later. This is going to be Twitter banner night. Now, if I wanted to be real fancy, or more likely, if I hated myself, we could do sunset conversion and time zone conversion. But I think that might be too complex. It's looking great. Thank you, Rishi. Am I going to keep this on my Twitter for a while, or is this just for today? If we can get this working today, I'm going to keep it up on my Twitter, because this is looking really, really good. Okay, let's export this. Quick export as PNG. Twitter banner day. Also, we don't know how this is hosted. Hopefully it's a cheap hosting solution. We can probably put it up on Firebase. Let me really quickly check something. Let's just vibe with the music for a brief second while I check. Same editing can be done in Canva as well. Yes, you are perfectly right. You can do any photo editor that you want. Photoshop's the one that I personally have the most experience with, so it's the one that we used here. What I was just checking was basically, is there a stream right after us? And it does not look like there is. If there is one that I'm just missing in the schedule, yell at me. But if this does need to go slightly long, I think we can take it slightly long. Okay. Now that we have this, and it's all exported, let's... Oh, these look great. Oh, those look amazing. I love this so much. Okay, I'm legitimately happy. Okay, we're gonna close out of here. Oh, I'm gonna save this as a Photoshop document so that we can edit it. Because we put a lot of effort into that. Okay, I'm gonna close and everything should be saved. No, I don't wanna save to that old one. We're gonna close out of Cherry Red. We can close out of the calculator, and now we're back in the tutorial. But now we have the graphics that we need. So, getting started, we've done this. To create a Twitter app, we're going to need a Twitter developer account. We have done that before in the past. I'm gonna, again, drop this tutorial in chat for those of you who are just joining us, so that you can see these steps if you have not. I'm not going to go through them because I've already gotten a Twitter account set up as a developer account. Oh, wait. Developer portal. You can see there's Moody tweet right there. We're gonna... Give me a second. Just deleting Moody Mad Eye. Because I don't know if my developer account has enough valid credentials to be able to pull what I specifically need. Is Rainmeter not heavy on the system though? Let's take a look. The way that I'm doing it, it shouldn't be. We can see that Chrome is using a lot. Let's look at CPU, highest usage. Rainmeter is showing up down here at 0.1% CPU and 0.2% GPU usage, occasionally peaking at 0.5 when it updates. If you do something really cool with it, like wait, okay. Headphone warning, I'm gonna turn up the volume of the Spotify. And back down again. Okay. So you can see that the background adjusts automatically with the music or whatever's playing on the system. It's super cool, but it takes like 15% of my GPU, so I don't leave that on. Yeah, it's super cool. I highly recommend looking into Rainmeter. Maybe I can suggest it as a type of stream for the next local hack day. Okay, let's create a project. And this project name is going to be called Twitter Banner. Next, use case, here we go. This is going to be I guess, what are we doing? I guess we're doing something else. Project description, creating a custom updating Twitter banner. I guess you are right that I am both teaching and a student. This is going to be called, Twitter banner. App name's already taken. It needs to be a globally unique. Wait, that means that Moody Tracker, or no, yeah, that means that Moody Mad Eye was not taken by any other Twitter app. Okay, dimmer banner. There we go. Doxing myself. I always forget that I do this. Okay, give me a second to reset all of my Twitter API keys after that. You did shout out props for Moody Mad Eye. Again, give me a sec to reset all my Twitter API keys. I've done this every time that we've done something with Twitter on stream, which admittedly is only twice, but it has happened twice now. Revoke all my access. Regenerate everything. Okay. I now have new API keys from what was just flashed onto screen for everyone. App permissions, read tweets and profile information. Read and write. We don't need it to post tweets and profile. Oh, it needs to be able to write. Because it needs to be able to write to my Twitter banner. Name the skin on Rainmaker. It is Rainmeter. Sonder. Sonder is what I use for the clock, and then I use taskbar X to center my taskbar like this. Okay. So we've done this. Edit. Oh, it needs to read and write direct messages? That feels kind of suspicious. But I'm just going to follow the tutorial and we're going to see what happens. It shouldn't ever need direct messages. If you ever see rogue direct messages... Oh, wait, no. I have been told, wait, no. By... Actually, I don't know how to pronounce your username. Aerosol can? Aerosol can. Oh my goodness, it took me a second. Shouldn't people be able to access your DMs by the API? Why? I like your Aerosol can. I now know how to pronounce your name. It took me a second. I needed to like look hard at it. Shouldn't people be able to access your DMs by the APIs? I mean, you're doxing yourself. Theoretically not, because I've reset all the API keys. Worst case scenario, if I notice a bunch of rogue DMs, I'm going to shut this down. But I think we're good. These have all been reset. Okay. I'm just going to follow the trail here. Okay. Now it's time to write the code. Moody Mad Eye, the project is still up on our screen. We're going to new folder or new window, and then I'm going to create a new folder for this. I think all of my streams at this point just have like a certain amount of doxing to them, and I think I'm fine with that. Wait, before someone like clips that, I think I'm fine with the amount of personal information that I have revealed about myself. I do not want someone to like come on stream next time and like dox me, like knock on my door, be like, hey. So I'm fine with the stuff that I've revealed as a process of making the things that I've been making with y'all, because it's been a cool process. Just felt the need to clarify that. Okay. I've created a dedicated folder for this. Okay. npm init-y. Invalid name, Twitter banner. If I just had a typo in the name of my project, I would have been so upset, because it would have stuck with me forever. Why don't you try learning Vim on live sometime? That would be hilarious. Actually, I'm writing this down. I want to do this. I know the little bit. Yeah, it can't have spaces. I fixed it. I know a little bit about Vim. Learn Vim live. I love this. Okay. Okay. Now we need to install our dependencies. Okay, looks like found 0 vulnerabilities. Hey! Okay, because actually I'm hoping to deploy this code. Last time we did this, it had 35 vulnerabilities detected. We'll use .env to... The nightmare is back. .env for environment variables. Hopefully it works this time, because by the looks of it, this tutorial is written for people in VS Code on a Windows system, whereas the last one was written for people on a Mac OS system. So we're going to try. For those of you who are with me for the sentiment analysis, why do I always forget that word? For those of you who are here for the sentiment analysis workshop live on stream on when? Tuesday. I had plenty of issues with .env. Axios lets us download remote images, and the Twitter API client is what we use to establish and communicate with Twitter. Finally, Sharp is an image processing library we'll use in this tutorial to create our dynamic header. Before you can continue, create a .env file and add your access keys and secrets that you copied. So it worked for me this time. Hey! It's API key, API secret, access token, access secret. So new file, .env, API key, API secret, access token, access secret. Just want to make sure I get that right. They used underscores. In hindsight, that makes sense. Access plus token. Access secret. Thank you, Charchit95. Yes, I was writing it wrong. Oh wait, it's equals? I am so used to like JSON or whatever I was doing there. I don't even know what I was doing there. Thank you. And now the text highlighting works. Now, it's the moment of truth to copy. I need my developer portal again for this. Enjoy my amazing desktop chat. Keys and tokens. We're going to regenerate all of my keys. Okay, I have a .env file that has my keys in it. and then create an index.js file with the following code. Okay. Looks good. We are pulling 3. We are pulling 3, yes, we're pulling 3, so we're gonna keep okay, or we're gonna keep the count at 3. And then we have our dependencies. We create a function get followers using our Twitter API client. We fetch our followers using the count parameter. We restrict it to fetch only 3 followers. If you live in a country where Twitter is not currently available like I do, you may want to install a VPN in your system. That is a really good tip to know. I don't have that problem, but if you do, VPNs. Got to go now. Thank you so much. Hopefully you can check back in the recording to see the progress, or fingers crossed if we finish this on time, you can see it on my Twitter profile at Nathan Dimmer. Have a nice day or night or wherever you are. Okay. Now open your package.json file and add the start script start node index.js. Package.json, scripts, start, needs a comma. Perfect. And now run npm start. If all goes well, 3 followers. Oh my goodness, we have the 3 followers. Wait, did this actually just work first try? Name, screen name, location. Oh, if we wanted to get real fancy. Okay. This is perfect. Okay, it's working. That is a pleasant surprise. Wait, how to fetch followers from Twitter. Didn't we just do that? To kick things off. Wait, what did we just do? We just set up the project. Okay, and it made sure that our API keys were working. Okay. We'll just edit your index.json file with the following code. So async get followers. And then we just console log the followers. And we called it. So what we want to do now is after we get the followers, we're going to add this. Oh. Wait, we're just going to replace everything. We're going to replace the entire async function get followers. Okay. We don't need to call it there anymore. There we go. Okay. So this is, we created the function get followers, and inside the function we fetched our recent followers and saved them in the variable followers. Next, we create a promise called get followers image. For each of the followers, we call the function process image. The function takes in 2 parameters. It probably will be you once this is running. Aerosol can, thank you for following me on Twitter, I guess. Now inside the okay. First we created a function get followers. Inside the function we fetched our recent followers and saved them to their followers. Now we created a new promise and called get followers image. And for each of the followers, we called an image. Oh, you have to go now. TJ Junior 7. Yeah, okay. Let me drop my Twitter. Twitter has been dropped in chat. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you later. I believe I'm streaming both tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah, Saturday and I believe Sunday. tomorrow, for those of y'all listening, I am going to be streaming creating a party playlist project, which should be super cool. Let's break down this code in a bit. Get followers, process the image. Okay, takes in 2 parameters. Oh, my follower count is increasing. I'm gaining internet clout, y'all. Thank you. The function takes in 2 parameters, the follower image URL and the name of the image, for which we use the follower screen name. Okay. So to add things together, we need input, top, and left. So this is where we're defining that top and left. You've actually more followers than following now. Oh, my ratio. You can tell I'm not a super active Twitter user. I'm trying to become more active though. Okay, so we need to figure out what that top and left should be, which is why we kept that Photoshop file. Opening this back up again. Please share check-in link. The check-in link is going down below in that scroll bar. Check-in hackp.ac/social API. I'll also drop that in chat while Photoshop is opening. Slowly, very slowly. That should allow you to check in, as long as I didn't type that wrong just now. Love how this looks. Okay, Photoshop finally opened. So let's figure out what pixel these are at. View, show, guides. Ooh, okay, it looks like things got a little bit wonky. So that's 2 pixels away from there, 2 pixels further than I expected. We're gonna try it. I might need to update the images eventually. I was trying to be so precise too. Okay, but how many pixels from the top? .324 is top. And then it is $11.85. Let's check to see that that's right. Let's make that 11.85. Yeah, 11.85. 11.85 plus it's going to be 105 times index. Not 1105. 105 times index. That should be what we're looking for. Okay. And then we push them into our image data array. Lastly, we check if all processes are complete, and then resolve. Okay. So we call the function process image that we have not yet created. So let's create process image. I saw that all of my things refreshed there, and I don't know what that was. I think that that's because I'm on dorm Wi-Fi here at the college. I'm at dorm Wi-Fi in college. So I'm assuming that my internet just crashed for a second, but hopefully I should be back. If you can let me know in chat if I'm still here for y'all, I would appreciate it. Sharp doesn't support the use of remote images, so we'll use Axio. Still here, all fine. Okay, crashed for a second, but I'm back. Good. To download the images from Twitter, and then finding when our promises are resolved, we'll use Sharp to resize and save over to our file system. Ooh, this might just be running on my computer endlessly. We're gonna see how we deploy this at the end. Which API am I using? I am using the Twitter API to pull my most recent Twitter followers, along with the API for updating my profile banner to have a live updating profile banner. It looks like you just joined in now. If you have been here the entire time, hello, hello. If you just joined in, the recording for this, so the VOD, is going to be up on the MLH YouTube channel for basically forever, and on the Twitch for like a couple weeks after this. Okay. We don't want width to be 100 and height to be 100. We want it to be 75 and 75. And then that Rx is going to be 75 divided by 2, which is going to be 62.5? No. It's going to be 37.5. Again, my math professor would be so sad right now. Resize 75 by 75. And how to create text. We aren't going to be using text. So we can skip over that. How to draw the Twitter banner. You can tell my enunciation skills and my ability to speak is rapidly declining. So far so good. We've been creating and processing multiple images, and now comes the fun part, adding those images together to create a new image. So to get started, go back to your get followers function and add this at the end. Draw image data. Where's get followers? Get followers, and at the end, add this. Draw image data. Wait. That's get followers image. Process image. This is what we're looking for. Get followers image. We're gonna try putting it there, and we'll see if it breaks. If one of y'all understands this better than me. It looks like. Okay. Async function draw image, get hour. We don't need welcome types or welcome text. It's just await sharp Twitter banner.png. Where are we pulling that from? Twitter dash banner. Okay, just here. So we don't need this. We don't need that. We don't need these. But we do want this. If the hour is less than 12, wait. Less than 12 is what they call morning. Less than 18 is what they call afternoon. Otherwise, it's evening. So 0 to 12. Okay, so then 0 is midnight and 12 is noon. Okay. Let's define what we want to be when. Because I want 4 breakdowns. I want night, dawn, day, dusk, night, dawn, day, dusk, night, dawn, day, dusk. Because I really like that sunset picture that we have, this one right here, and I want it to be showing multiple times throughout the day. So between midnight and when probably 8 a.m., we're going to show night. If hour or hour is greater than or equal to, make it 7 a.m.? Sure, let's do 7. When should the sun set? Let's do 9, which is going to be 21. Else if 7 a.m. is probably sunrise. I'm in Eastern time right now, so it's getting darker earlier. 7 a.m. sunrise to 7 p.m. sunset. That's big brain. That is like big brain smart energy right there. So that's going to be 19. So that is going to be night. Let's make it slightly earlier than both of those. Let's do 16 and 6. That way we have the like sunset and sunrise for slightly longer, because this means it's going to be night for 10 hours, because I think night looks really good. And then if hour is, what are we looking for? Wait, I need to draw this out. Let's say 6 to 9 a.m. And then 6 to 9 p.m. So if hour is if hour is greater than 6 and hour is less than 9, 6 to 12 would be morning. It's not really afternoon as much as it is day, so let's do 6 to 10. Or, goodness, I want to make sure I don't mess this up too badly, because this will be difficult to test. Hour is less than 16, and hour is greater than 12 is noon. Okay, wait. Someone just did this in chat. Sunrise, 5 to 7. Okay. 6 to 12 would be morning, 12 to 18. I'm grabbing paper. Give me 1 second. I have my paper. Now I just need a pencil, which is in my bag. Some of y'all might be surprised right now. Yes, I have a wireless microphone set up. Okay, I have everything that I need, and I'm back. Desk, paper, pencil. Okay. I'm gonna write out the 24 hours from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23. The text and image work differently, don't they? Yeah, that's the issue. We have 4 times that we want images. So what do we want daytime? I think from 10 to, let's go 8. We'll do day. Oh, Aerosol Can has an idea. Then, no, to 7. To 6. And then 6 to 9, sunset. 9 on is night. And then 9 to 6 a.m. is night. And then 6 to 10 is sunrise. Do you really say good day out of Australia? I'm not in Australia, so I can't answer that question. But okay, I don't know if this will show. This is not going to show at all on webcam. Okay, but I have it written out. And I think we have something that will work. We have only a few minutes left in the stream. 9 to 10 minutes. I guess images are static and text is dynamic. The way that this is currently written, but we can change that. Would be cool if we can change the text and images separately. So the way that we've structured what we're doing live on stream has static text and static text built into the image, and we're just going to be changing the image. What you could do is you could have dynamic text as well, but I didn't want to change the text to say good morning or good evening. I just wanted the background to change. So, okay. If hour is greater than 6 and hour is less than 10, or hour is greater than 18 and hour is less than 21, sunrise/set, else if this is going to be day, else this is going to be night. Hour is greater than 10 and hour is less than 18. We're going to set it to day, else it's going to be night. So now, when we do this, and it's, how do we phrase it? Twitter banner dawn dusk. I'm going to rename these to TWDD. Twitter banner dawn dusk. Rename Twitter banner night. Twitter banner day. TBD, TBN, and I'll do it for the sun, TBS. Okay, and I'm gonna copy these into this folder. Oh, I'm gonna click and drag these into the Twitter banner folder. So I have them there now. So then we're going to take tbs.png, and we're going to do new Twitter banner.png. Else, and we're going to do it this way. It's going to be TVD, TBN. Okay, hopefully I haven't just broken everything. This is creating text, how to upload. At the top of it, we're at index.js, where we required other modules, add the following. Okay. Const fs, require fs. You don't need Photoshop right now. Save changes, no, I didn't want to make any changes. At the bottom of your index.js, create an upload banner function with the following code. Okay. Try con. Okay. Oh, okay. Notice we call the function delete files. Oh, let's go, it worked. Congratulations, it worked for you. It has not, I have not tried running it yet. Notice we call another function delete files. Hey, tweet at me. Tweet at me about that so I can see it in action. At Nathan Dimmer, at MLHacks, and hashtag localhackday, so I can see the results on your Twitter. Notice we called another delete files, so we need to define this. I'm speeding through this because we have 4 minutes left in the stream. I might be able to stay a couple minutes after, but not very long because I have something that I'm technically supposed to be doing at 5. The function above checks. Do we have set inter? Oh, why did the tutorial structure it this way? Okay. Finally, we want to run our get followers function every 60 seconds because that's where everything starts. Get followers, set interval around get followers. Just collapsing all our functions so I can make sense of this. Set interval. Get followers. Okay. And that's it. If you're interested, the entire code's on GitHub. Great. That's perfect. Conclusion. You made it this far. Congratulations. You should now see your dynamic Twitter header. The rest is now... Oh. Okay. So what I'm going to try doing is I'm going to try running this. Fingers crossed, chat. Fingers crossed. My heart is beating so hard right now. It should be saying something. Theoretically saying something. We might need to wait 60 seconds for that interval to go. Wait, let's try canceling this. Yes. And we're going to comment out this for now. And we're just going to call get followers. We're going to save. And we're going to try this again. Oh! Unhandled promise rejection. Wait. Wait. Either by throwing add catch. Where is this error coming from? I'm assuming it's an upload banner. Async function without a catch block. Right here, probably. We can just do a dot catch, right? Copy this. Or it's probably in draw image. Let's try this. Something facing. It was probably these right here, because those don't have a catch on them. Well, wait. Let me check my Twitter. Still the same old boring profile picture. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. This isn't working, and it's past 5, and I do need to go, because I have another commitment from 5 to 7 tonight. So, here's what we're gonna do. Tune in tomorrow, 3 to 5. I'm gonna work on this tonight, and tomorrow, 3 to 5, I'm doing another live stream on creating a party playlist project. Tune in tomorrow, Saturday, 3 to 5. And I will see if I can have gotten it working in that time. We can see the results at the beginning of tomorrow's stream. I'm hoping you can be there. Okay, it looks like some of y'all are going to be there, and it's going to be amazing. I look forward to seeing y'all then. If you created something that was successfully working today, make sure to tweet at me, at Nathan Dimmer, at MLHacks, and use the hashtag LocalHackDay so I can see the amazing work that you did. With that, yes, 3 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. It's also going to be on the schedule and all of that. It's a standard stream just like this one. So however you found out about this, you can find out about it tomorrow as well. Thank you all so much for being here. I do need to run. Again, check in at hackp.ac/social-API. Join the Discord at discord.mlh.io. Thank you again all for being here. I've been dropping my Twitter this whole time because we've been using the Twitter API, but at MLHacks, at Nathan Dimmer, hashtag LocalHackDay. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and today's been super fun. Have a great day, y'all.